So why is it that HO scale is still your most popular dominant scale size for model trains? Welcome to HO Powertrain. Just going to kind of go through this and explain why HO scale is the awesome scale to play in, right? At least my opinion. We're going to kind of do like a versus thing with all the other scales. So let's start off with N scale. Really quick, the size. The size here is just right. So you can grab onto this, you know, and you're not fearing that you're going to break anything, although a handrail did come off here, but I got to flop that back in. But anyway, the size and the details on these locomotives are just ridiculous. In fact, let me show you a better detailed one. There we go. They're just crazy. Because they're a larger size, you can get more detail out of it. But you're going to ask, David, O scale too, G scale too, but that's the cost side of things. But with the HO scale, N scale thing, size. Size matters, in my opinion, and you don't have to really get up close to see your layout, for me at least, and that's how I get my satisfaction out of my trains. Granted, N scale does have its place, and that's why it comes in number 2 behind HO scale, right? Pretty sweet to know. So moving up the ladder with S scale. Well, actually we're going to skip S scale. S scale is just a tad bigger, but let's go to O scale. O scale, man. O scale uses a wide curve. I'm not sure what curve they use, but they're just a huge footprint of curve. Now, I like my room the way it is, and yeah, it is a little messy on my couch, but if I would have to come out with an O scale here, if I recreated that, man, that thing is going to come way over here to give it a decent curve and come back in, and I don't know, it's just going to be taking up too much room, and if you know me, I don't like to be bumping into everything, trying to get around to get in my room and do other things, right? I don't like that. I don't like that. With that said, I don't want a tight room, and also O scale is a costly thing, right? Therefore, making HO scale a smaller footprint, saving a little bit of money, and giving it the win, right? All right. I mean, can you imagine me trying to do this in O scale? How much money it would cost for the track and everything? It just would be a small fortune. So for the average Joe, HO scale again for the win. But David, what about G scale? I don't think that's made for the average Joe. I think that's made for the rich man, the one that has the moolah, and therefore that's why that thing comes in last on the most popular. Because, man, I think a locomotive is running, what, upwards from 3,000 to 5,000, maybe something like that. It's a lot of freaking money for a G-scale locomotive. And in all fairness, not everybody has a lot of money to throw away on G-scale, although it's awesome. But unfortunately, the majority can't play with G-scale, so therefore making it last, pretty much last, I would think. So, guys, that's my opinion on HO scale, why I think it's the best scale to work in. And of course, you know what's best for you. And at the end of the day, you do what the hell you want to do. So with that said, hope you found this interesting and it helped you. And like always, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. HO scale, baby.